13 years after terror struck our homeland, it's a question often asked each anniversary. Are we any safer?
This year, in particular, it's hard to know how much safer we are than we were, let's say, in August of 2001.
Michael O'Hanlon is a security analyst and says while we may have killed Osama bin Laden and decimated al-Qaeda, the threat of the Islamic militant group ISIS or ISIL is very real.
The new kid on the block, of course, is this ISIL group in Syria and Iraq. And there are certain things that they can do that are more threatening than al-Qaeda 13 years ago.
One major game changer, social media.
If you have a computer, a smartphone, you have access to Twitter, you have access to YouTube, you have access to email, then you have access, if you want, to some of these radical extremist groups.
RAND Seth Jones says the number of terror groups has increased dramatically over the last 3 years, but says one of the biggest concerns is the rise of foreign fighters.
Because we see more Western fighters in the Iraq-Syria front than we have ever seen on any battlefield in the modern era.
A recent Pew survey found roughly 6 in 10 Americans are now very concerned about the rise of Islamic extremism around the world, while roughly half think the government's anti-terror policies don't go far enough. At the White House, Nicole Killian, KCRA 3 News.
And while Americans may be more concerned about the types of threats that exist, a new Gallup poll shows terrorism isn't the top concern. Only 4% of those surveyed say that was the most important problem facing the U.S. The economy and dissatisfaction with the government rank as the top problems. Well, one of the many local groups remembering 9/11 today was a group called the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community. Their event, Muslims for Life, drew a few dozen people to give blood. It happened at this bus parked outside the Sacramento Convention Center. The group was worried the image of Islam is suffering again because of the terror group ISIS.
Islam does not permit any form of extremism, any form of violence, terrorism in any way or form. Unfortunately, these are the kind of people that hijack the name of Islam.
The group partnered with Blood Source to collect blood donations today in memory of 9/11 victims. Now to a tribute in West Sacramento this morning to honor the victims. Bugler played taps at the moment the first tower was struck. John Vinson set up this flag memorial on Jefferson Boulevard. There's a flag for everyone who